So generally, when I'm starting with the horse, I want to groom them and let that be part of our groundwork. So I don't just bring them in and tie them up and brush them. I actually make sure they'll stand with me untied. And in this process of, grooming, I'm working on a lot of different things. So one of the places we can, think of beginning with our relationship with the horse is this sense of being grounded and being able to convey a sense of safety. And in order to do that, I have to be able to keep myself safe. In other words, I've got to be able to set boundaries. So I want to know, for instance, that I can communicate a boundary to my horse and they'll respect it. Otherwise, if I feel like I'm going to get run over or pushed or pulled, I'm going to have a hard time convincing my horse that I am safe and I can help them be safe. I'm going to notice my breathing. A lot of times I'll come back to a very simple breathing technique of just inhaling through my nose and breathing into the belly, the chest, exhaling. Taking some full breaths. So if I can keep myself in a parasympathetic nervous system and notice if I start to get stressed and calm it back down, I'm going to be able to help my horse stay calm as well. So being grounded, sometimes I'll talk about being like the tree, like I'm not going to budge. So horses will investigate the world by pushing and pulling and seeing what they can move and if things move and people. And I want to show them through their experience of me that I don't budge. I'm like the tree. So if she pushes into me, I'm going to make sure that I can soften her away rather than moving back. If she pulls away from me, I can get her attention by moving in the opposite direction. So here I'm asking her to follow me. And then when I do that, it puts me back in front of her. So just like if I think of my own bubble and holding my space, and then she has a bubble as well. If I'm in front of that bubble, this would be, whoa, stopping. So if she moves away, again, I'm going to go away from whichever way she's going. So if she's heading that way, I would move in the opposite direction, redirect, stop the bubble. Now, from here, this is where I can start to do hands-on things and grooming. First, I'm going to bring my hand out. This is a way of asking permission. This is like the horsey handshake. The palm is down. Like, can I come over here? Can we check each other out? Is this okay? And here she kind of bumped into me. So I had an opportunity to practice being the tree and letting her yield to me. Had I stepped back, I would have showed her that I, was easily movable. But instead, I want her to yield to me, go around me like she would go around the tree and not just try to shove it over her. So from here, before I even groom her, I'm just going to make sure she's okay with my hands on. A really easy, simple massage that feels very good is just stroking along the long back muscle up beside the spine. So I can breathe. Now, this is great to do anytime, I'm getting ready to ride. I want to make sure that if my horse is sore or, if there's flinching or reaction, I want to know that before I saddle him up and get on. And again, she moved forward. I took my hand on the halter. I grounded myself and I asked her to soften away. So this is my groundwork. Groundwork is what we do every time we interact with the horse. Okay? So I can just go down the back. If I notice there's a place their muscles are kind of tight, I might put my hand there and just give the muscle a little support and lift and then help them release. So as I do these simple massage techniques and grooming also can feel really good and nice. So hopefully I'm creating a space that feels good and that the horse really wants to be in. But at the same time, if she moves, we're going to have this conversation like, okay, can we come back over here? Can we be still?